Hello, hello, hello. This is your host of the Hourglass Podcast. The time is tick, tick, tick now. I'm B-Lo. And we got some special guests over here today. Let me introduce you over here to my co-host over here, the lovely Miss Yummy over here, Chicago's own adult content creator, legend right here. There you go. What's up, Yummy? What's up, Yummy?
What's happening, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Yummy. I'm from Chicago. And this is completely last minute, but due to a complete professional, he got me here, and we're here. We're ready to roll. So,
ready to rock
how
and
you
roll,
feeling
Yummy.
tonight?
All right. Let me introduce
Who are you?
Our special guest, Nola and Mr. Sir Leo right here from D.N.A Kinks.
Yes, indeed. How y'all doing? I'm Leo.
All right.
At Sir_Black_Leo. We're here with D.N.A Kinks and my young lady here, Nola.
Right. Okay. What's up, Nola?
Nola Darling from Philadelphia. Y'all got me in here today. I'm glad I flew out. You guys can follow me at Nola Darling on Twitter.
Okay.
Like she's got to have it.
Yeah, she got it going
Spike
over there.
Lee joint.
Okay, that's cool. We're going to get into our show topic for today. It's going to be who, what, when, where, and I am your remote control right there. Ooh. All right, now. Your
Tune
controller.
in.
All right, now. We tuning in now. We right now tuned in. So, I want to start off tell a little people about yourself and everything like that. I'm going to start off with you first, Nola. On over.
I'm Nola. Of course, I am Sir Leo Submissive.
Okay.
I've been into kink for about 8 years.
8 years now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been 8 years on and off.
Okay. Kinky thing, huh?
Kinky, yes. Yeah, I don't want to put everything out there. I want to wait for the question.
You gonna wait for the questions on out there.
Yeah.
All right now. Move on down to Sir Leo right there. All right now. Tell everybody about yourself over there, Leo.
Yes, indeed. So, I've been in the lifestyle going on 5+ years now. I started that learning about the DS aspect of the alternative lifestyle. Given some time, I started hosting events, and then I ended up creating an organization that essentially aims to spread the alternative lifestyle and help educate people to get more into the lifestyle.
Okay, cool then. Now, can you describe about your company? We'll get right into that, the D.N.A Links.
D.N.A Kinks.
Yeah, Kinks. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's Kinks right there.
Yeah. So D.N.A Kinks, D.N.A_Kinks, you can follow us on Instagram and different things. Ultimately, the goal is to spread the alternative lifestyle, give people the opportunity to learn more about it and make the decision whether or not they want to be involved in it or not. Ultimately, my goal always been to create the space for people to free themselves. I'm real big on freedom of choice and people doing what make them happy and going against the grain. You feel what I'm saying? So ultimately, that's why I created D.N.A Kinks, is to help people learn more about the alternative lifestyle and accept who they are and jump into something where they can learn more about it, and then if they want to do it, then they can do it.
Okay, yeah. Great platform that you got going on. Your company, great.
Yes, indeed. So, what you about to say?
No, Miss Yummy.
I also had a question for you guys. What does it mean to identify as submissive?
To identify as a submissive is a submissive submitting to a dominant. It could be 24-hour. It can be bedroom, or however it works for you guys. Every dynamic is different. Also, if you're into protocol or rituals, that also go along with the BDSM lifestyle as far as being a submissive.
Love that.
Okay. All right now. Sure. Great explanation right there.
Okay, another one. What is poly swinging?
So, poly swinging. So, poly and swinging is not exactly the same thing. Poly just ultimately means there is multiple connections or relationships going on within a collective dynamic. Swinging is more so aimed at the promiscuous aspect of under the alternative lifestyle umbrella. Typically, people associate swinging with couples seeking out couples, but it's the way I see it is more so the promiscuous aspect of it, because couples can seek single males, which you consider them as bulls. Couples also seek single women, which you consider those unicorns, right? So I put all of that under the
free game, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now, and you was talking about, so what is delving deep into what is really the alternative lifestyle for people that don't know out there?
So the alternative lifestyle, the way I see it in my head is kind of like an umbrella with multiple big subsections under it, right? So one big component is the BDSM component, which I have the most experience in, right? The other thing is the poly aspect, which we just tapped into.
I'm familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Multiple.
And then the other aspect is the swinging aspect, which is basically aimed at the promiscuous aspect of it. And then the last one is what I consider is like the catch-all, which is the different kinks and fetishes that doesn't fit within the other terms that the other umbrella pieces that I just described. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting right there. Okay. I like that. Give me some knowledge out there,
We
folks.
love
Some
it.
knowledge right here. From D.N.A Kinks right here. Some
We need
knowledge.
it. We
All
need it.
right, and Ms. Yummy. All right, you got some?
You want me to ask more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So there's one. Okay. There's something about the sex industry and the racial disparities in mental health. Is there another way we can rephrase that?
No, definitely. Because like with your company, D.N.A Kinks, is that something that in the sex industry that you trying to like get out there with the mental health and everything like that?
So it's a few points to hit on. One is the racial disparities, right?
Yes.
So essentially, what comes into play a lot of times in the lifestyle, I don't see a lot of people of color. It's kind of like we either are very siloed in our own corner, but a lot of times when you go to different events, it's definitely few people of color, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's,
Get out there, people.
Yes, indeed. So I definitely wanted to. So a lot of my events, it has more of. We accept all people, but it has a more. A lot of the things is gauged, like the music is gauged more towards people of color. The different activities is more gauged towards people of color. So one of the things I definitely wanted to also focus on with my organization is tapping into more people of color and reaching out to more people of color to come out and support and learn different things.
Definitely. Glad to hear
Yes,
that, brother.
we need it.
That's definitely here too as well. The Ice Lounge here in Chicago, definitely black owned lifestyle spot. We want to bring more black individuals to racial, open it up more to more individual color. I want to say that in the lifestyle community because it's only like one. It's typically like one sided in this type of community.
Right.
So it's like it's great that you all created your own company, the D.N.A Kinks.
I love that.
So it's like getting the company started. Like, was it real hard? Like, how was it like in the early stages of the company?
In my eyes, I still consider this early stages. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. Like I don't feel like I've been in the game long enough to consider myself outside of early stages. I feel like the biggest thing is bringing that awareness, getting more people to open up, right? So to be involved in things like this, it requires a certain level of vulnerability, right? You have to come to these things acknowledging that you have an interest in these things, and that's not something we are naturally used to. We're naturally used to being closed off on these
Hiding
things.
it.
Yeah. So, just basically creating the awareness, creating a certain comfort level where people can feel like they are, what's the word I'm looking for? Acceptable.
Right.
Like,
Accepted, definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay.
I got one.
Go ahead.
What got you guys to the point where you could actually do this on your own, and like what got you here? I just gotta know.
What got me to the point of being confident enough to say I'm gonna start something?
Right.
That's what you're saying?
What the field that you're in, what got you to that point?
So given my time in the lifestyle, I've helped people start their own things, but it wasn't like me being the lead initiative, right? And whenever you start and helping people start things, you see the flaws in what's going on, right? You can see how you can add this, make this a little bit better, have a different targeted audience, right? So ultimately, a lot of that was going on in my head as I was helping people host their things and doing the things with them. And I was like, you know what, I can make it happen too.
Original story. I love that.
Okay. All right.
Background in there.
All right, now, sure, definitely. And we all about helping people here. Definitely on the hourglass right there. Definitely. It's like just basically like being able to help, like you say, helping people like that. Most people don't want to actually help people out there. And I like that. Like I was reading about D.N.A Kinks. It's like that's what y'all want to do with in the sexual disparities and everything, mental health. That's like the main focus for you all, especially with the black community.
Black owned business.
Yes.
Yep. And I didn't tap. So I tapped into the social disparities, but I didn't tap into the mental health aspect.
Go ahead.
So the mental health aspect is also a big part. So a lot of times people have these, how can I say? They have these things within them. I don't like using the word things. I'm gonna come up with another vocabulary in a second. Yeah, they have these traumas within them, and
it won't allow them to experience something new.
Yes, and the
Good one.
yeah, I definitely appreciate you on that.
Definitely.
That was a good catch.
There you go, young
So a lot of people definitely have traumas coming in the lifestyle, and it's hard for them to indulge in certain things. On the flip side of it, sometimes the trauma influences people to get into the lifestyle because it helps them tackle their trauma.
Overcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
I love it. Heal.
Okay.
Have sex.
Now definitely like.
You're now tuned in to the Hourglass Podcast. Let's go! The show that puts a twist on the 5 W's. Yeah. B-Lo, Rated R, and Dabu. Bringing you current events, business promotions.
Every time you see me, you see money.
Sports, laughter, and our main question for the last W. Now, let's get in tune.
To tap into the lifestyle now what is it like? You said like what it is to be a sub. Now what does it mean to be like a dom?
So
get into that.
So I'm gonna first kick it off with the pair, dom sub, right?
Okay.
The foundation of it, of all dynamics that identify as a dom sub relationship, is a power exchange.
Okay.
At some point in time, there is a relinquish of a control to another individual.
That remote control. There you go.
Yes.
So the submissive is the one in the dynamic that is relinquishing the control. The dominant is the individual in the dynamic that is receiving the control, right? And then there are different levels of relinquishing the control, right? And then that's how you get the different varieties of people and how they dynamic and works and different things.
Find
like
out what regulates you, people.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Do like, speaking about that giving up control, like, do you seem like people that come to you, like, definitely that's like what you call it in the vanilla world, that's what it's called, like that. You're not in that vanilla.
Yeah.
So it's like when people come to you, do you feel like do you feel like when you talk to them that you can kind of open them up some more, like when helping with the, talking to them more, talking to your clientele?
Yeah. So I feel like when people realize you do have an experience and you are genuine, it becomes easier for them to open up and tell you about the things that they into, the things that they like, and where they are on the spectrum.
Do y'all do consultations? Anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you teach couples or you just teach women?
So couples, I also do like if it was a scene like this, like open demos.
Okay.
Right, where I'm teaching people the impact scenes and the flogging and the different things like that. So it ranges, couples, singles.
Okay, all right.
Love it.
Okay.
Black owned business, you guys. Check them out.
Yes,
I love
indeed.
it.
All right then. Okay. Now one more thing, like can you all kind of like elaborate, Nola, like how did you all first meet? You got to get into that now. We can't leave off that now. I ain't your remote control now. That's your remote control right over there. Now come on.
Regulator.
Let me know.
So I'm gonna let her kick out this.
Yeah, let Nola, you over there. Yeah, Nola, you got to talk now. Let me get you now.
So I met Sir Leo at Exotica, actually.
Okay.
At the DMV one, and it's funny because we was in the VIP part. I actually been working for Exotica as a hottie.
Okay.
And
you do a great job too.
Thank you. It's so funny. Me and my girlfriend was looking for some gum.
He was the gum people.
All right.
I don't know how he heard us. He was like maybe standing right there in front of the table. And he just like did this like smooth turn and like came and gave us some gum, and then like me and him just started communicating.
Destiny.
God. Did he tilt the hat?
His conversation was smooth, but I don't know the feeling that I got from his conversation, because usually I'm on some money stuff, like give me some money, but it wasn't like that with him. I just like naturally felt submissive to him, and I never been submissive to nobody. I'm usually I'm considered a switch.
Okay.
So like for me to be submissive, and ever since then we've been rocking.
Okay.
Together.
All right,
Solid.
All right, now that story sounds straightforward. That's right. That gum, bubblicious. That's what it was.
Yeah, so that's pretty accurate. When I go to events like Exotica, I'm in mostly business mode.
Okay.
Networking.
Got it.
I don't like to be approached from a standpoint of like, like a customer, like take pictures with me, this and that. And I'm definitely more of a genuine person. Like when you in those type of environments, people have to give you their persona energy.
Right.
And I don't like that energy, right? I like to meet people and get past the facade level.
Real.
Right? Yeah. So, and because of that, when we was having our conversation and after I gave them the gum, like the
energy. Gum, I got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, the gun was real. Okay. Was it? What type of gun was it? What type of gun was it? I won't know.
It was
Trident. All right, okay. All right, keep it clean.
Yeah. So after I gave them the gum and I had a conversation with them, it definitely felt genuine. It definitely felt like good vibes, and it's interesting because if I try to think about it in hindsight, there is no other way it could have happened. The universe know I don't like to interact with people from a facade standpoint. Okay. And at that type of event, it's a lot of facades.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, and it's not. I say facades, but I don't want to say it like in a bad way.
Yeah, it is fake.
But that's people's job. You dig what I'm saying? That's how they making their ends meet. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't fault them for it. I just don't like to interact with people from that standpoint. So it's interesting how it just happened because that's the only way I can see it working like that.
All right, man. So it was like a spiritual connection, or something like that. Like, you know, was it deep? Was it deep? It had to. Come on.
So the genuineness was there.
Okay.
The genuineness was there. Yeah. If it's not genuine, it's hard for me to have a longer conversation, especially at an event like that, because I'm networking.
Understandable.
Right? Yeah. So we ended up having a conversation. Then we ended up walking around, having further conversation.
Okay.
Now that's deep.
Yeah.
I basically told him if he was going to a mud hut, I was following him.
On your tail, literally.
Love at first sight.
I like that. Love at first sight right there. Okay. So I gotta ask, like, what you all have planned coming up in the future? More events,
what are your
anything?
plans?
So we definitely got a lot. We got websites, group chat. Young lady got a group chat coming out for Slut Bestie.
Slut Bestie.
Okay, Slut Bestie. Okay,
Yes.
Write that down. Slut Bestie. All right.
We definitely want to do a big event for DC.
Okay.
Yeah. That's our home base.
Okay.
Right.
Shout out DC.
Yes, indeed.
DC.
Yes, indeed. So, working on coming up with that. Like I said, the website, the group chats. It's some stuff I don't want to mention too much, right?
Only what you can say. Only what you can say. You gotta wait and see. Wait and see.
Wait.
But definitely some more
exclusive.
Some more course related things, right? My intent is to train other individuals to teach things that I know, right? So as I mentioned in the beginning, the mission is to spread kink. I'm one person. I don't feel like I can reach as many people as I want to reach.
Right. Understandable. Need a team.
So exactly. An organization.
Right.
Yeah. So
Empire.
Yeah. So that's my ultimate mission, right?
That's amazing.
Teaching more people so they can teach more people so we can just spread. And
legacy.
And then in addition to that, promoting other people, right? Because even in my organization, no matter how big I am, I still won't be able to reach as many people.
Right.
As other
Doing
people
it alone,
also.
yeah. Agree.
Okay.
So promoting, that's where the promoting aspect come in, right? Yeah. So it's definitely a lot of things on the table coming.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
I love what we're hearing.
Cool. Nola, what you want to speak on? Got some stuff you want to add on that he didn't say? Mr.
Nola
Leo
Darling.
I'm just looking for Slut Besties.
Slut Bestie. Okay, that's your main one. Okay. Looking for Slut Bestie. Follow that out there. Follow
Straight
that.
to the punch.
On Twitter, Slut Bestie 1.
Okay.
And a Slut Bestie is a slut best friend where we can share shenanigans.
So that's something like Yummy. So you might want to come on. Okay.
I'm already on Yummy.
Yummy Young. They don't call her Yummy for no reason. Now. Just look her up.
I'm warming up.
Oh yeah, she on a couple of sites. She ain't hard to find. She is not hard to find.
So, for instance, Yummy is located in Chicago. So if she would be into it, she would be Slut Bestie and she would hashtag Chicago in it. And me and her would, talk about, maybe slut things or like this.
I love that shit.
It's also, conversation right there.
Yeah.
It's also building like being
comfortable
and not shamed about it, and like being open to being slutty.
Understandable. Understandable.
So you start, and you lead and I'll follow.
I like it.
I am your remote control.
Yes.
I love
it.
So that's great to have a platform like that to open up, because most individuals don't like to open up on they slut things they like to do, openly right there. That's true, especially us.
She's gonna be our
more
leader.
Closed-minded. There you go. I love it it right there.
We couldn't have Amber, but we have Nola Darling.
There you go. I like it. Nola Darling. There you go. I love it. Yeah. Now, Miss Yummy, gotta ask you what you got going on now.
What I got going on?
What you got going on? Your plans, anything like that? Want to say?
Okay, so you guys know I'm Chicago based, and I kind of did, some naughty things that I wasn't supposed to do at Exotica. Long story short, I can't go back.
What? You
No,
banned.
I can't.
You real? What?
I did some things that I
Wait a
just
minute.
can't tell the public.
Okay.
But this is my chance to tell.
You was on the floor with it.
That I was,
I want to hear. You want to hear two over there. You put it all the way close.
Look, Exotica, Chicago, it went down. But let's just say that I want to be greater than my errors. I want to learn from the things that I fuck up on, the things that I can't control. Say, you know what? Do you do events? Do you travel? What more do you do? Don't just play victim and just say, oh, somebody took an opportunity from me. Do more for yourself. So that's what I want to clean up my portfolio. I want to be in a couple movies like P-Valley inspiring me. God damn it.
P-Valley.
I need to get on the show.
Got you. All right. I like it.
So I want to go near a more reality approach, because I did the hard work. I did the dirty. It's time to do the clean. You don't always have to be,
more skits,
getting your
based,
hands
anything
dirty
like
all the
that,
time.
skits.
It's time to clean up the act.
Okay.
So I want to be more commercial, and I know the fans want me to be real, like a real. But I have my time.
Slut Bestie coming soon. Slut Bestie coming soon.
But you guys can check me out on my Instagram, Miss Yummies, my Twitter, Miss Yummies. Who knows? I might be doing some new flicks, but, nothing's guaranteed.
Okay. All right, now. Definitely. Okay. Nothing's guaranteed, but it's guaranteed. Nah, I'm saying.
Be on the lookout, maybe.
Definitely. And we definitely about business promotion here. It's a time to give shout outs, any businesses, especially yourself. Get a shout out to anything you want to get a shout out on. Sir Leo, Nola, Darling. Got some businesses you want to get a shout out to. Somebody special.
Somebody special. Outside of us, definitely gonna shout out us, D.N.A Kinks.
Yes.
Definitely want to shout out some folks. So I'm from Chicago.
Shout
Shot
out.
time.
Yeah, I'm from the West Side.
Chicago.
I ain't know.
Shot
Come on, West Side.
The shot.
From the West Side of Chicago, born and raised.
West Side.
But there's some folks out there that got business going on. They got the Jerk 48 going out south.
Oh,
they
yeah.
got
Smashing.
I got some people, Voice Enterprises out in North Lawndale, Beauty Supply, and they trying to build a whole big thing out in North Lawndale. So definitely a big shout out to everybody over there with a business and doing their thing.
Okay. That's what's up. Right there. Definitely. Let me get a little shot of pause out there. Slide a pause. Okay. Ms. Nola, you up there? Shout out to somebody.
Give out a shout out to my family back home. I don't really have nobody personal to give a shout out to.
Okay.
Shout out to Black women business.
Oh, how about
Period.
that? Yes, I like that.
Black.
BWB.
Yes. Shout out to Black business.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. And everyone in between too. We love y'all. We've been loving y'all. It's already been proven. We paid Uncle Tom's and them. It's time to
Got
pay
it going.
our people back.
Okay. Definitely.
I'm definitely missing one shout out my business partner, Big Key.
Yes.
Yeah. So Big Key, he typically typically behind the scenes, but without him, it's hard for me to do this by myself for real. So yeah, definitely big shout out to Big Key.
Understand. Shout out to you. Definitely out there.
Shout out to the team.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody for bringing everybody on. Appreciate it.
It's great. I love it out here. The
Thank you.
Hourglass
Thanks for bringing me.
Podcast out here. Thank you, Yummy. Thank you for coming.
Thank
you
you.
all for traveling here.
Thank you.
They came here to be on the podcast.
Yes,
they came
they
to be on
did.
Hourglass.
It's
Only on
official.
Hourglass. They traveled here for this.
They official, we
show
official.
them a good time
It's in
here.
the building.
Everything we here at the Ice Lounge, live from Chicago, Illinois. Shout out Chef. Want to
Ice
follow
Lounge.
us? Ice Lounge.
Shout
there you
out.
go. Shout out, Chef.
Thank you.
Want to follow us? Follow us. HGP_ The Time Is Now. Instagram.
The
On
Time Is
YouTube. Hourglass Podcast.
Hourglass Podcast.
Definitely. And give a shout out to our sponsor too right here. B Condoms, black owned condoms.
Condoms.
Protect the culture.
Shout out.
Got XL for the big guys, got the snuggle fit for the little guys over here. They do not discriminate.
No discrimination.
There you go, there you go. Yes, yes.
It's how you move it.
Yes, it's definitely.
You got to know what to do with it.
Hey.
Believe me, because I would know.
You didn't. That's another show up on here. You worked a lot now, Yummy. I done seen them movies now. All right, now. What you got going on?
Cut.
Definitely. Ain't no cut over here. It's live over here. Definitely now. Thank you all again, and definitely, I'm gonna ask you all one thing. Do one thing for me right here. I want y'all to say y'all rocking with the #1 podcast in Chicago, the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now, right there.
We rocking with the #1 podcast, the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now.
Sir Leo.
Nola Darling.
Yes. And Miss Yummy, your girl Miss Yummy.
There you go. And this is the Hourglass Podcast.
The Hourglass Podcast, and the time is now.
There it is.
There it is.
We up out of here.
Thank you for listening to the Hourglass Podcast. The time is now. Shoot us an email at info@hourglasspodcasting.com to submit questions and to become a future guest. It's our time. Now, let's make the best of it. Peace.